taxes, whilst adding the IRS deceives people to terrorize, enslave, rape, or pillage taxpayers.
Huh? The IRS do what? The IRS does what? Today, we're going to be looking at actors who went broke in the stupidest ways by Sunny V2. Not gonna lie, I was probably clickbaited into here because I wanted to see which kind of actors went broke. I was just a little curious, so might as well make a video to it, right? Let's hop on to it.
Johnny Depp was spending $360 grand a year on wine bottles, while Nicolas Cage's bankruptcy included 9 Rolls Royces and his own private island.
Damn!
However, there are few actor bankruptcies stranger than Kim Basinger's.
His own private island? I wish I had that amount of money I can own a whole island. It's going to be a lot of freaky shit on that island. And we're going to make sure all those kids, we're going to make sure that all those adults are over 25. 25, 30. They're definitely going to be over 25, 30. You're going to get an age range between 65 to 25. And it's going to be whatever you'll pick. It's going to be a freaky ass island, but you're going to get what you came here for. And it's going to be consented. Cougar Island. Facts. We're going to have a Cougar Island, nigga.
Who thought it was smart to pay $20 million for an entire country town. Brussels, Georgia had only 2 shops and 500 local residents, one of which describing the town by stating breading chicken is about the most exciting thing we do around here, which made the reason for Kim's purchase even more stupid. She planned on turning the town into a Hollywood tourist attraction by building a major film and recording studio with the added bonus of a theme park, homes and shopping centers at a time when Braselton's economic conditions were so atrocious. Another local resident stated, if we talk about the economy, everybody gets depressed. Given the real Hollywood was on the other side of the country, it's no surprise that the project failed, forcing Kim to resell the town for $4.3 million, locking in a...
Not she bought a whole town and had to sell that shit. She lost like 15 milli off that, bruh. Why would you just buy a random hick town trying to turn that shit to Hollywood? What the fuck is wrong with you? You know damn well them people poor. They let you buy the place for 20 million. They saw 20 million and was like, hey, you can have it, nigga. Here's the deed to the land. Nigga, if you would have gave them 100,000, they would have sold you the land. Nigga, 20 million? Oh, nah. You're stupid.
A $15.7 million loss, and the alienation of her entire family who'd also bought into the project. The stress from the town's failure then caused Kim to pull out of a movie she was starring in, prompting the producers to successfully sue her for $8.9 million, which Kim couldn't pay.
You had to declare bankruptcy. You made everything and then lost everything.
Lost everything. Every single...
She lost everything buying that fucking hick town. Why would you buy a broke-ass hick town like that? Why the fuck you ain't buy fucking Hollywood itself? That's exactly what she get, bruh. The fuck is wrong with this bitch?
But at least Kim Basinger still had her freedom,
as
Wesley Snipes' bankruptcy was so brutal, it also put him in prison. He'd earned over $50 million from a range of different roles, although despite purchasing an Aston Martin Vanquish, as well as mansions in both Florida and New Jersey, Wesley refused to lodge a single tax return over a 7-year period, and was therefore ordered to pay the IRS $23.5 million. Wesley tried to wiggle his way out of paying by making the strange claim that he was a non-resident alien of the United States despite being born there.
He knew he had to pay the taxes. He was just trying to find ways to avoid them.
Although things got a whole lot weirder when Snipes declared he had no taxable US income, making the IRS Form 1040 absolutely the wrong form for me to file. He also claimed taxes withheld were stolen funds, whilst adding the IRS deceives people to terrorize, enslave, rape, or pillage taxpayers.
Huh? The IRS do what? The IRS does what? What? This nigga tried to say, hey, yo, what? Hey, I'm already afraid of the IRS, but if they out here doing grape juicing, nigga, I don't want no parts of the IRS. This reminded me of that scene off Snowfall, bruh. He not killing him. He giving it to him. That shit is crazy. This is some crazy shit.
Although confronting the IRS was a very stupid strategy, as Wesley was immediately charged with 6 counts of willfully failing to file federal income tax returns, for which he was given a federal prison sentence.
Wesley Snipes gets 3 years behind bars.
In 2018, 5 years after being released from prison, Wesley Snipes still hadn't paid $1 toward his tax bill and would try to settle the $23.5 million.
Not only this nigga went to prison for 3 years, he still owed that $23 million. Nigga, you don't fuck with the IRS, bruh. You obviously do not fuck with the IRS. Because they will send your ass to prison and still have you pay back your loan. Bruh, like, the IRS don't give a fuck. They will send your ass back to prison for years. As soon as you get out, you still gotta owe them that money. That is crazy. He couldn't work his way up? Damn. You know, bruh, you know how crazy it is? He can't even put money in his books, bruh. I'm pretty sure any money in his books will go straight to the IRS. That is crazy.
$1 million debt by instead offering the IRS $842,000, which they understandably rejected. Wesley then tried arguing economic hardship, but the court said no to that too, instead dropping his tax bill to $9.5 million, which it seems he hasn't paid either.
Hey, that's a lot better than $23 million, but he don't even have $1 million, nigga. So this nigga's back at square one. Either don't pay or go back to prison. This is crazy.
Avoiding a tax bill for 15 years might almost make him a genius. However, when Heidi Montag blew through $10 million, there was zero intelligence anywhere. Reality television was the source of her wealth, appearing in The Hills, Big Brother, and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Outta Here. Although when these types of shows completely disappeared, Heidi instead began recording music, spending $2 million on her very first album.
I don't even know who that is.
I put every dollar I have into this. I've spent over $1 million, almost $2 million on this album. It's cost as much or more than a Britney Spears album because I wanted it to be that quality. The songs will make an impact in pop history.
It obviously didn't make an impact in pop history because I don't even know who this bitch is. Y'all know who she is? Who is this woman? Harpo, who is this?
It sold only 1,000 copies.
No wonder I ain't hear of this woman. She spent $1 million. She spent $2 million on the album to sell 1,000 copies. She definitely thought, bruh, back then, CDs are probably like $10. That's 1,000 copies, bruh. She only made $10,000 off of that. And she ain't even, that's not even all her money. All that money going to the label, the producers, the artists that she featured on there. She ain't make shit. Whoever hyped her up needs to be slapped. Bruh. Nah, bruh. She need to be more than slapped. Whoever hyped her up they need to get jumped.
Case losing $2 million on her worthless album wasn't bad enough. She'd talk about her daily life by stating, every time we'd go out to eat, we'd order $4,000 bottles of wine. Heidi was going to the mall and dropping $20,000 to $30,000 a day.
What the fuck?
We thought we were Jay-Z and Beyonce. Heidi's outrageous spending.
Oh, hell nah.
Spending was justified because we heard that the planet was going to end in 2012. We thought we have to spend this money before the asteroid hits, although the peak of her stupidity was still yet to come. With the money running low,
hey, yo. No way. No way. No way they thought 2012 was real. No way they thought 2012 was real. They was like, hey, the world's about to end. Let's spend all our money. What? What the fuck is wrong with them? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Y'all got me with that one. Oh, y'all got me. Y'all got me.
Heidi faked a divorce with her husband, who explained the split was designed to create fresh interest in his wife for a potential British TV project. Divorcing was the only way to keep Heidi's career going, although this failed to do anything. Heidi Montag had to lose every penny before finally learning her lesson.
We live too in the moment. People say live in the moment. Well, we did. You know, we didn't really think about our futures.
All of which could have easily been learned by researching Nicolas Cage. National Treasure had brought his net worth to 150 million, prompting him to spend 25 million on a waterfront primary residence, although Nick also felt the need to buy a holiday home. He'd therefore spend a further $15 million on a Rhode Island countryside mansion, also picking up an $8.5 million apartment for his weekends away in Las Vegas. But what about—
Bruh, that's a lot of millions, nigga. That's more than the millions he actually— well, no, it's not. He had 150 million. But damn, nigga, what you need 5 homes for? I understand getting like a summer home, but what you need like these apartments and all these other shits for, nigga? Bruh, I need to be rich for his hoes. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. Getting a house for a hoe. But I'm also not a rich nigga, so I don't be thinking that far ahead. Nigga, when I'm thinking about cheating, we going to like a hotel or motel. Nigga, she don't even get a hotel. We going to a motel with fucking roaches on the fucking crawling out the damn room. We just using the bed and kicking her out, bruh. Because I obviously don't care about you. We going to this roach-infested motel. Like, bitch, I got a woman at home. You can't come over to my house. Nothing, London. You ain't hear nothing.
About his weekends in the Bahamas. Well, for that he'd drop $3 million on his own private island, but this didn't do anything for his trips to Europe, for which he'd spent a further $12.3 million on 2 medieval castles,
down in GMC
where he'd spent
Hummer.
huge sums on
That's not mine.
Gatsby-style parties. By 2007, Nicolas Cage had bought 15 different houses, where he'd keep his 26 different vehicles, including 4 yachts, 9 Rolls Royces, and a nearly $3 million vintage Bugatti. Although this wasn't as old as his $276,000 dinosaur skull, kept next to a bookshelf holding a $150,000 Superman comic.
Bro, why is he buying all... Nigga, spending $150,000 on a comic? Nigga, if you don't just go on the internet and just read that shit, nigga. This shit was 10 cents back then. I know damn well it wasn't worth no $150,000. I'd be like, okay, maybe like 2,000 maybe. But 150,000? This is more than a lot of niggas' salaries, bruh. That's crazy. I understand the dinosaur head a little bit. Cause you a rich nigga, you want to be like around rich nigga things. And having a dinosaur head it screams rich nigga right there. Oh, is this an authentic dinosaur head? Yes, it is, baby. From the prehistoric ages. That's probably what he'd be telling his hoes before he clapped them down. Like, oh, this dinosaur is making me horny. Bend over, bitch. Don't talk to me. I got a wife at home. All right. Let me go back to the video, dog.
Throughout the houses lived a $150,000 pet octopus, an $80,000 two-headed snake.
Oh, nah. This nigga was just spending on anything, bruh. I feel it though. This nigga was just living rich because he was rich. He was like, fuck it. If I'm gonna be rich, let me at least live rich. I get it.
And a pair of albino king cobras that set him back 150 grand. To add a cherry on top of the cake, Nick purchased his own extravagant gravesite for a price of $40,000, finally concluding his crazy spending spree.
Hey, at least he got his own little gravesite. At least he gonna be buried where he wants to be buried, nigga. That is crazy spending. That is some very crazy spending. I get the exotic animals and all that shit, but bruh, nigga had 9 of the same cars. And no, those weren't cheap cars, bruh.
Months before the global financial crisis.
The real estate market crashed, and I couldn't get out in time.
At around the same time, he began receiving fewer high-paying roles, and with 6 different loans on his Bel Air mansion, plus mortgages on every other property, Nicolas Cage was headed toward bankruptcy. By 2009, he owed a further $6.2 million in unpaid taxes, forcing him to sell almost everything, most of which at a loss. His $15 million Rhode Island mansion resold for $9.5 million.
Damn! That nigga... Bruh. This is why you don't fuck with the IRS, bruh. Never fuck with the IRS. Don't fuck with the IRS. That's basically what this video is telling me. Do not fuck with the IRS. They will fuck you. They will fuck the shit out you until there's nothing left. And then when you die, the IRS is just gonna take the money from your family. Nigga, I don't want no smoke with the IRS. Y'all got it. Y'all out here R&R niggas. Y'all got it, bruh.
While his $276,000 dinosaur skull was taken by the government after they discovered it was originally stolen.
When the Mongolian government said that they needed it back, I gave it to them, but I never got my money back.
Nick launched a $20 million.
It was stolen? This nigga spent 200,000+ on a dinosaur head that was stolen, and he had to give it back? I'd have been like, nah, I bought that with my money. So whoever stole that shit, y'all go after that nigga. I paid for this dinosaur head. Nah, bruh. This nigga had a whole government after him, too. Actually, you know what? I probably would have gave that head back, because I don't want to fuck with a whole government. And the United States is probably like, hey, we will give you this nigga. We don't want to start a war with y'all right now. We will give you Nicolas Cage. And he was like, you know what? I will give y'all the dinosaur head. There's nothing he can probably do with that one. That's crazy. That is so crazy.
$1 million lawsuit against his former manager, stating, Cage discovered that he is now forced to sell major assets and investments at a significant loss and is faced with huge tax liabilities, although his manager cut back by claiming he advised Cage against buying a Gulfstream jet, against buying and owning a flotilla of yachts, against buying and owning a squadron of Rolls Royces, and against buying...
Oh yeah, that nigga had 9 Rolls Royces, bro. Rolls Royces ain't cheap. They not cheap at all.
Millions of dollars in jewelry and art. The lawsuit was eventually dismissed as ridiculous, forcing Nick to take on low-quality acting roles purely to avoid bankruptcy.
Oh,
It may not have been blue chip, but it would still work.
When asked how much has money driven your work choices, Nick stated there are times when it's more of a factor than not, before adding, I had this pride thing where I wanted to work my way through anything, which Nicolas Cage has since done quite successfully, unlike Randy Quaid, who gave up Hollywood to chase.
Hey, I can't be too mad at Nicolas Cage. That nigga was living it up. That nigga was living it up, wanted to buy everything he wanted to buy. And that nigga's still doing what the fuck he want to do. Ain't that nigga a character in what's that game that everyone likes, but it's garbage as hell? All the baddies play that game too. What's it called? Dead by Daylight. Don't he got a character in Dead by Daylight? All the baddies play that trash ass game. All of them, bruh. They either play Dead by Daylight or Overwatch. And they be bad as hell. That's their favorite game. Those the baddie games. I'm gonna call them the baddie games. Because baddies be doing nothing but play them games.
Case conspiracy, bankruptcy, and all-round insanity.
I'm back!
By appearing in Independence Day, Brokeback Mountain, and every National Lampoon movie, Randy Quaid became a multi-millionaire.
I have earned approximately $40 million throughout my career.
However, despite winning a Golden Globe and being nominated for an Oscar, Randy's career came to a screeching halt halfway through 2009. Why? Well, it began after he and his wife were arrested for trying to use a fake card to pay a $10,000 hotel bill, after which...
What? Bruh. What kind of financial trouble were you in when you have millions that you need to fake a credit card payment? And if you in money trouble, why are you at a $10,000 hotel? Is this why I'm not rich? Because if I'm living like the rich lifestyle, am I still gonna try to live that same rich lifestyle when I'm not rich anymore? Is this like a cycle, bruh? That's crazy. That is so
both
crazy.
refused to appear in court. After the case eventually settled, Randy and his wife were once again arrested, this time for squatting inside a vacant house they'd previously owned. However, things only got weirder from here. Randy and his wife began to claim they were being chased by a group called Starwhackers who were trying to kill Hollywood celebrities.
How many people do you know personally who have died suddenly and mysteriously in the past 5 years?
While also claiming the group was somehow controlling their finances.
If things keep going the way they are, and we don't do something about it to expose these people, my wife and I will be out on the street, and we'll have nothing to eat. Okay, that.
You know what's crazy? What if this nigga was actually telling the truth? Because there's some shit that be going on in Hollywood behind the scenes that I definitely believe. Like that Illuminati shit. I definitely believe that Illuminati shit. They definitely be like in the back rooms, like, hey, you gotta suck this rich man dick to get famous, nigga. And everyone be like, all right, nigga, fuck it. Sexuality is nothing but fluid anyway. Sexuality fluid anyway. So I'll be gay today. I'll be straight tomorrow, goddammit. I mean, that's how sexuality works, right? Don't quote me on that, but this nigga might be telling the truth. Or he could be just telling the story like we're all just suggesting. But, you know, it's some wild shit that be happening in Hollywood sometimes, man. Just putting that out there.
That's how bad it is.
As a solution, Randy fled to Canada, where he'd begin to upload his conspiracies to YouTube.
A day of reckoning is nigh. Wake up!
After which he was arrested for a third time whilst trying to sneak back into America.
The Oscar-nominated actor and his wife in jail this morning after being arrested at the Canadian border in Vermont.
Exactly where Randy's $40 million went isn't entirely clear. However, Kelly Rutherford has been extremely open about how she spent her fortune on lawyers. After gaining international stardom for appearing in Gossip Girl, Kelly had 2 kids with a German man who wasn't a US citizen. The couple divorced in 2009 and began to argue about custody.
This is what happens when you fuck Germans. You get fucked over. It's like, no, let me stop.
With a judge ruling the kid should live with their father in Europe, as he wasn't permitted to return to America.
Because he can't come into the U.S., the children have to be in now France?
Yes.
The situation.
What? Hey, what's good, King? How you feeling, dog? What? Bruh. Imagine being pregnant for 9 months, carrying this German nigga's child twice. And then when y'all divorce, your kids cannot even come back to America because that nigga can't come back to America. Nigga, I would be heated. I'd set everything on fire, bruh. This is all working what we watching. We're watching actors who went broke the stupidest ways. It definitely do sound like she got scammed, bruh. She divorced that nigga, but apparently he had the kids with him in France or something, like during the divorce. And he's not an American citizen. So he technically can't come back to America because he don't have like, I guess like a visa no more, or however that married shit be working. And the kids got to be stuck there because he can't even bring them back. That is so crazy. So, if the father is an immigrant, that means the kids are too? Even if they were born in America? Is that how this shit work? This is so crazy, bruh.
The situation was so strange and unique, Kelly spent every penny she had trying to regain custody.
It's cost you, what, about $2.5 million already?
I thought if you was born here, you're a citizen here. That's what I'm thinking.
She filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy midway through the court case, having assets worth only $24,000 compared to liabilities totaling $2 million. On top of this, Kelly owed more than $350,000 in back taxes, $25,000 in Amex charges, and had a monthly income of just under $1,300.
Bruh, she living like me. Oh, nah.
Although despite spending everything she'd ever earned, her efforts failed to impact the court's final choice.
Gossip Girl star Kelly Rutherford stunned and fighting back tears after losing a bitter custody battle today in New York City.
I'm making more than she was. Nigga, I'm making more than she is.
Whereas Johnny Depp spending $650 million was nothing but complete stupidity.
$650 million? Bruh, how do y'all have all this money and then just waste it all? Bruh, the Lord knows not to make me rich, because I'm gonna stay rich forever, bruh. They don't give a fuck. Clearly they don't give a fuck. That was good, Hindle. Most actresses can't go backwards in lifestyles. Well, apparently most actors can't do that either. I've seen mostly men. The only legit person that actually had something was the last girl, because she spent all her money with lawyers and trying to get her children back. Just give me $100K in a year. Facts. I just want $100K in a year, bro. I just wanted to touch six figures. I want to see what six figures look like. I don't need like millions. Six figures? If I had 100,000 right now, all my debt would be gone. All my debt gone. Just like that. I just need 100K right now.
In 2012, he was listed as the world's highest paid actor by the Guinness Book of Records. Although despite earning $900 million over a 13-year period, he spent the money so poorly, Conan O'Brien joked that he must have gotten financial advice from Nicolas Cage. Similar to Cage, Depp purchased 14 different properties, including his own Bahamian private island, multiple countryside mansions, and a $60 million village in France.
$60 million? Hey! At least this nigga bought a town in France. Excuse me. I don't know who that other woman was, but she spent $20 million in a town in fucking Alabama. I don't even know if it was Alabama, but it was a hick town that had no money, nothing. She spent $20 million on that fucking town. Tried to build it up as like the new Hollywood with like theme parks and all that shit. But when she built it at, niggas were broke. It wasn't nobody going there. And she had to sell that shit for like $4 million, bruh. It was good, Smoke. Yeah, that town can make you money. Yeah, this town can make you money. Whatever town Shorty bought, that wasn't making no money. I could walk down the street ass naked, don't mean I'ma do it. It is. It is dumb as fuck. I get buying a town like this. At least this is a beautiful town that actually raises money. Shit, you can make all that back in about a year. But what she did, that shit was crazy.
Although it was Johnny Depp's day-to-day
expenses
that might have been even crazier. A 2017 lawsuit revealed he was burning $2 million a month on $200,000 for a private jet, $150,000 on security for himself and his family, $300,000 on staff, including 40 full-time employees.
40 full-time employees? What do I have to do to work for Johnny Depp, bruh? What's good, Grimer? My dog? My slime? How you feeling? We got 30 seconds left of the video anyway. But nigga, how do you find these jobs to work for like Johnny Depp? Nigga, let me do the math. 300,000 divided by 40. Each of them making like $7,500 a month. Nigga, I'd be living good. If I was making $7,500 a month, I'd be living good, bruh. Multiply that by 12. 7,500 times 12. Nigga, that's almost 100,000 a year, bruh. That's 90,000 a year. I would be good with that. Let me come up on one of these celebrities, man. I will work for you and quit the government in a heartbeat.
And 30,000 on wine, which was confirmed during his
30,000 on wine is crazy. That I forgot about that last part. That is fucking crazy. That wine better get me cheeks from first sip to last sip. I better be clapping cheeks the whole way. Amber shitting on beds. No bullshit. Bruh. This is why you actually gotta really delve and pick like the right partner, bro. Because the wrong partner will definitely fuck you up in life.
His trial with Amber Heard. However, Johnny Depp's...
But sometimes you do pick the right partner. It's just you're not the right partner. And you fucking up their life. So, and since you fucked up their life, they're going to fuck up your life. So, be a better partner. Be a better partner to your women. Be a better partner to your men, whatever, your non-binaries, whatever you go by. Just be a better partner. Be a better partner. Actually, like, deep dive and look for your partner. But that's crazy. This whole situation was crazy.
Craziest purchase was when he spent $3 million on his friend Hunter S. Thompson's funeral by firing his ashes out of a rocket-like cannon. Just like...
You know what? I don't think that was a dumb purchase. He wanted his mans to go out the way he thought his mans was living. And if that's shooting ashes up to the sky like a rocket, fuck it, nigga. That's some gangster shit. Hey, I wouldn't be mad at him. Sometimes the actors think they're a character. They like Charlie Sheen. He thought he was the 2.5 Men and did dumb crazy shit. Oh, I believe that. I believe the best actors, they play their roles so well that they actually become them in real life. They play their roles so well that they become them in real life until like everything's over and all.
Nicolas Cage, Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah, he do has tigers.
Comedy TMG, although they'd respond with their own lawsuit stating Depp chose
they get stuck in gear.
To ignore TMG and all of his other advisors.
TMG? What y'all know about Tiny Meat Gang? What y'all know about the Tiny Meat psych? Nah, let me stop.
Depp truly has no one but himself to blame for his current financial and personal circumstances.
W Video. This was a crazy ending, but you know, W Video. Alright, you like this video? Please like, comment, and subscribe on the bottom. And I'll see y'all later, YouTube. Peace.